Yo, I'm Sickfishsticks and thanks for clicking on my video. Back again with another what games are free this week video, and we start over on the Epic Store where loopHero is up for grabs. loopHero is something special. How do I say this? This game is all about observing a guy. What I mean is, you don't control him directly, but instead decide what he's wearing and what he's doing by using a card. Basically, it's like Cam Girls, but cheaper. You will be strategically placing buildings, terrains, and enemy cards along each loop to create your own dangerous path for your homie to go through. It's a mix of roguelike deck builder with a hint of tactical decision making, sprinkled with a pinch of pixelation for good measure. It's surprisingly fun and addictive and should definitely be in your gaming library. Alongside loopHero, Epic are also giving you Bloons TD6, a tower defense game with balloons that I feel has been around since Jesus was walking on Earth. Well, technically it did come out as a browser version in 2007, so that's close enough. I guess you can see Bloons TD6 as the cherry on top from our homies over on Epic. Remember, you can still get your hands on Homeworld, the top-of-the-line big-brain strategy game set in space. I must admit that the depth and strategic know-how needed to survive and thrive in this game is beyond what God gave me personally. And Severed Steel, the fast-paced, ultra-juicy FPS arena shooter. You play as a unique one-armed protagonist, turning everything into Swiss cheese, all tied together with destructible environments. Both games are available on the Epic Store until July 3rd. Next up, we have a free-to-play title, ending August 3rd, so you still have some time to take For Honor out for a spin. For Honor is like my ex. It's beautiful and interesting on the surface, but incredibly unresponsive, boring, and very unbalanced on the inside. In fairness, For Honor can be an extremely fun game, but the lack of balancing is very frustrating. The game doesn't know whether to balance around 4 vs 4 or 1 vs 1, causing an imbalance in both modes. If you take the time to learn all the complex mechanics in the game, I think you can have tons of fun. I had the pleasure of playing this bad boy for a few hours and it brought me nothing but mental instability and rage. But again, that could just be me. Next up, we have Revenge of the Shadow Ninja, which is wanting to borrow your eyeballs in this new game from the developers over at 2Cat Studios. A platform game with an interesting and gloomy artistic style where you play as a samurai named Shimazu. Here you will set off on your way to get revenge against the people who wronged you and eliminate everything and everyone in your way. I stay away from platformers as my eye to brain to hand coordination sucks balls. But if you're any better, then go take Revenge of the Shadow Ninja for a spin. By the way, links to all of the games that I mentioned in this video are in the description to make your lives a little bit easier. If you want to stay up to date on free games, then remember to subscribe before you go. A quick heads up, if you're interested, you can get your hands on an early access key to The Walking Dead Betrayal, which is currently giving away 4,500 keys. It's a game of cooperation and social deception set in the universe of The Walking Dead. I'm not sure we need more games in this genre, but I guess we don't have a zombie version just yet. If you're interested in trying this out, you can grab a key by using the link in the description. While we're on early access testing, you can also request access to Hawk, which is a free online PvP/PvE extraction shooter. You squad up with your homies to explore a mysterious island and battle monsters, solve puzzles, outsmart your enemies, and escape with the ancient treasures. If you press the request button on the Steam page, you should get access right away, so there should be no reason to wait and you should be able to jump in right away. And the same goes for Payday 3 that is currently running a playtest, and Payday 3 is the most anticipated sequel to one of the most popular co-op shooters ever. Since its release, Payday players have been enjoying the thrill of a perfectly planned and executed heist, minus the drill breaking all the damn time. With the Payday 3 right around the corner, the people over at Starbreeze Studios have been so generous and offered us access to the playtest, and I suggest you sign your juicy booty up if you have an interest in these types of games. Last but not least, I want to get your eyeballs on Project Sphinx. In this first-person puzzle-solving game, you're a funky robot enjoying life on a space station. And like any great robot, you're going to have to explore, teleport, and ricochet your way around the base, and in each room you enter is a different puzzle to solve. From what I can see in the gameplay, it seems a bit heavy to run, so don't expect a buttery smooth experience if you're gaming on your grandmother's toaster. And that's pretty much all I had for you in this one. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.